Thanks for joining us right now. First up at 11, an Eyewitness News exclusive.
Hunting for the vaccine. Many people still struggling to get an appointment, and a new community is emerging online with the goal of finding doses for their members.
They're actually called vaccine hunters, and Channel 3's Matthew Campbell tagged along as one of them went to great lengths tonight. Matthew is here with their story. Matthew.
Well, Mark and Aaron, you're going to see that in a moment, but first, let's do some math. According to Governor Lamont, this new tier opens up 500,000 people for the vaccine. However, there are roughly 100,000 doses available to go around. Now, as we've been reporting, the initial demand is strong. Sometimes you need luck to get an appointment, and one woman we followed tonight actually found it. We met Lisa Manzanone last night on Zoom, and she wasn't optimistic.
I don't think there's any chance I'll get an appointment for a few months.
We met her in person today to chronicle her quest to get a vaccine. She's older than 55 and has pre-existing conditions, so she qualifies. She just hit roadblock after roadblock yesterday when trying to book.
I think the system was like crashing or something.
Today, she enlisted the help of this Facebook group, Vaccine Hunters of New York and Connecticut. The 7,000 members give advice and tips for scheduling appointments and even tracking down clinics or pharmacies that may have extra doses.
Yes, they all want the vaccine.
Around 4 this afternoon, Lisa started calling.
Pharmacy, speak to someone.
Looking for extra doses.
It kind of sounded like don't call there to ask about the vaccine. You need to do it online.
Lisa's not a pushy person, but she learned hunting does take persistence.
If you don't try, you're not going to get it.
Multiple calls were unsuccessful and wait times were long.
Normally it was either busy or there was one that was about 15 minutes.
So she drove from Wolcott to neighboring Waterbury, looking to see if people canceled appointments. We went to CVS. 10 minutes later, we struck out. Next stop, Walgreens. She arrived at the West Main Street location around 5:30, less than an hour before closing, and they had extras.
They already had most of my information.
In minutes, her sleeve was up and the Pfizer dose injected.
They made me wait 10 minutes to make sure that I didn't have any reactions.
24 hours ago, Lisa didn't think she'd get a dose. Tonight, it's in her arm. It took an afternoon, and it wasn't always easy, but Lisa's glad she went on the hunt and encourages others to do it too.
At the end of the day, they might have a dose. You might luck out like I did.
So you saw it did work for Lisa, but it's not a guarantee it's going to work for you. We have seen others on that Facebook group hunt for multiple days before getting a dose. We asked Governor Lamont about this vaccine hunting trend yesterday. He made it very clear in this tweet. He writes, quote, "I absolutely refuse to let unused shots go to waste. Since day one, all Connecticut COVID-19 vaccine providers have been instructed to administer any leftover shots to any available person at the end of the day. Let's get them in people's arms so they can be put to good use." Live here in studio, Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.